How did a country smaller than many US states become one of the richest empires in history? The Netherlands covers just over 41,000 square kilometers. Yet, during the 17th century, its ships dominated the oceans, its merchants controlled global trade, and its influence stretched from New York to Indonesia. This is the hidden story of how a tiny nation built a global empire. Chapter 1. A land born from water. Long before the Dutch became world-famous traders, they faced an even greater enemy, the sea. Nearly one-third of the Netherlands lies below sea level. Storms and floods constantly threaten villages and farmland. Instead of surrendering to nature, the Dutch engineered one of history's greatest feats. They built massive dikes, canals, windmills, and drainage systems, reclaiming land from the ocean itself. This wasn't just engineering, it shaped the Dutch mindset. People had to cooperate to survive. Villages worked together, merchants worked together, cities worked together. That culture of teamwork would later help build a commercial empire unlike anything Europe had ever seen. Chapter 2. Fighting for freedom. In the 1500s, the Netherlands was ruled by the mighty Spanish Empire. Spain imposed heavy taxes, strict religious laws, and harsh punishments. The Dutch rebelled. The conflict became known as the 80 Years' War. For decades, Dutch cities fought one of Europe's strongest military powers. Against all odds, the northern provinces declared independence. In 1581, the Dutch Republic was born. Unlike most European kingdoms, this new republic was driven by wealthy merchants rather than kings. Trade, not conquest, became the nation's greatest weapon, and soon that strategy would transform the world. In 1602, the Dutch created something revolutionary: the Dutch East India Company, better known as the VOC. It wasn't just another trading company. Many historians consider it the world's first multinational corporation. People could buy shares in the company, making it one of the earliest publicly traded businesses in history. The VOC had extraordinary powers. It could wage war, build forts, sign treaties, mint its own coins, even govern colonies. At its peak, the VOC operated thousands of ships and employed tens of thousands of people across Asia. Its headquarters in Batavia, today's Jakarta, became the center of a vast trading network. The company transported spices, silk, tea, porcelain, coffee, and precious goods worth fortunes in Europe. Nutmeg alone was once worth more than gold. The Dutch controlled islands where these spices grew, earning unimaginable wealth. No private company before or since has held such global power. As trade flourished, the Netherlands entered its golden age. Amsterdam became the financial capital of Europe. The world's first modern stock exchange appeared here. Banks developed new financial systems that changed international commerce forever. Dutch shipyards produced more vessels than almost any other nation. Their merchant fleet connected Europe with Africa, Asia, and the Americas. Wealth also fueled art and science. Masters like Rembrandt and Johannes Vermeer created timeless paintings. Dutch scientists made breakthroughs in astronomy, medicine, and optics. For a brief period, this small republic became the economic heart of the world. One of the Dutch Empire's most surprising chapters lies in North America. In the early 1600s, the Dutch founded the colony of New Netherland. Its capital? New Amsterdam. Located on Manhattan Island, Dutch merchants turned it into a thriving trading port. But in 1664, English forces seized the colony without major fighting. The English renamed it New York. Today, millions walk through Manhattan without realizing it was once part of the Dutch Empire. Dutch influence still survives in place names, architecture, and even some American traditions. Why the empire declined? No empire lasts forever. During the late 1600s and 1700s, England and France grew stronger. The Anglo-Dutch Wars damaged Dutch shipping. Competition increased. Colonial conflicts became more expensive. Eventually, the VOC suffered corruption, rising debts, and poor management. In 1799, after nearly 200 years, the company officially collapsed. The world's greatest trading empire slowly faded, but its influence never disappeared. Ending. The legacy of a tiny giant. Today, the Netherlands is no longer a global empire, yet its impact can still be seen everywhere. Modern stock markets, international corporations, global shipping routes, financial institutions, and even one of America's most famous cities, New York. For a remarkable moment in history, a country smaller than many American states ruled global commerce through innovation, finance, and maritime power. The Dutch proved that size doesn't determine greatness, vision does. Sometimes, the smallest nations leave the biggest mark on history. Outro. If you enjoyed discovering this hidden chapter of world history, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more incredible stories that changed our world. Because history is full of secrets, and we've only just begun uncovering them.